Okay, everybody, here I am sitting amongst the things that I do, and I'm going to cut out a piece of fabric to make a hexie to go on to these, along with these things that you put on your slow stitching, right? Because I haven't put a hexie on there yet, and I'm going to do one. Now, hopefully I can cut this out a little bit bigger than it and make it nice, okay? We'll try and make it nice. Get that up there. I'll keep going across that way. Wasting a bit of fabric, but never mind, we can use it on something. It'll be something I can put it onto one day. I was going to make this a lot smaller because I thought it'd be easier, but I don't know why I got that idea, because it's not going to be, it was not easier at all, okay? So you need a glue stick, which I bought some yesterday. What have I done with that? Ah dear. I bought some little glue sticks because I wanted to probably put them in here, did I? In where the glue pots are. In where the glue is, Sonya. It's an idea for it. So I got a little glue stick so it doesn't wipe too much everywhere. And I'm going to glue it because you don't have to do this, but it'll come out if you want to take the paper out later. It will work if you want to take your paper out. So I'm putting the ends over. That one. Please stick. Oh dear, I've got more than one paper, here. Righto. You get out of there. And this one comes up here. Oh, when I seen the man do this on the internet, it was really... You should have seen how clever he was. Because I'm not. I think I've done the wrong things. I think he did his by doing it that way first. But we can put some glue on here. It's okay. And then you turn these up like so. And that one like that. Because if you're stitching it, you've got to... I want to make sure I put enough glue on here, but... It doesn't matter, because you're going to stitch around the edges, aren't you? You're not going to be worrying about the glue, whether it's sticking that or not, because you're going to be stitching around there, okay? So to sew them together. And I might just put these two together, just to show you, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do around the edge. Actually, I'm going to do around the edge of them first, I suppose, before I stuck them together. But this is the way to do this, when you don't have to worry about trying to, and it works really good, and it's really neat, you know, if you're trying to put them on. I've got these tiny ones here that I stitched on, and it was really, really hectic. Really hectic, and I didn't like the outcome, but anyway, so these ones here are awesome, as I can see. I like it, look. See, and then you can take them off, because I don't know if the glue stick's really actually permanent. It doesn't really say that. School item. Sometimes it sticks really good, and other times it's washable and everything, so it mustn't be going to come off anything. But anyway, so I've got one. I'm going to do another one, and then I'm going to show you how to fill them up, how to fix them. So I want that flower on the top of this. So I'm going to cut that round there. So just make sure you try and cut it out the same sort of way as if you've got a cutting out machine, you can use that to cut it out with. I don't have a thick die for this. I only got one that will do paper. I don't have one that will do fabric. Even though I bought a scan and cut, there's no way I can get it to cut fabric. It is I can't say the most useless thing. I've had it for a really long time, and I'm very disappointed with it. I was very disappointed with it from the first day I got it, because I have seen other people or other companies put up their machines and they cut fabric, and that's what I wanted, because I did a lot of applique and things, see, but I guess I'm doing a lot of different things now, so it doesn't really matter that I haven't got the most reliable thing. I can just do it by hand anyway. It doesn't matter how many times I tried, I could never get that thing to work. And then you're supposed to be able to cut out your pictures with it, and it's a joke. It's not good. It costs a real lot of money too. But it does good when you're doing if you want to do a full sheet of something, that's a good thing. It works then for you really well. Now I think I'm supposed to put these side bits up first. We'll try that this time. Anyway, we've got the glue on. Doesn't want to move. Come on. Here we go. I'm sure you've seen this done before anyway, but this is just something Sonya's, I suppose I discovered, just seen somebody else do, picked it, thought I'll have a go at that, and I am having a go at that. And use your tweezers if you've got some. I went and bought these at the chemist, because every time I bought some craft ones, they were really useless. I wouldn't clip together right at the end, you know. So I got these out of the part where you fix up your bad sores and your bad sores. When you hurt yourself, if you hurt yourself and you've got to go to that part at the chemist and you get yourself some patches and bandages and things, this is where these what's names were. These tweezers. That's where the tweezers were, and they cost me $9. But I don't care because they work. I mean, I've bought other ones and these go together, look, and they really do. They are really good quality things, and that's why I bought them, I suppose. You use these when you're suturing. When you're stitching, see? It says you do it when you're stitching, so that's what I'm going to do. I do it when I'm stitching. Are these right now? These are the same? Oh, look at that, I did it good. Okay. Now see, what you do is you're only stitching that bit there together. And then you'd be putting more around, okay. But on this now, we're going to use some, put the lid on that. So if you want to do it like this, because it's not going to be washed, you can leave your paper in there. You can probably get it out if you want to, pull it out of there, because once you've stitched it all, like the edges together, like that, but you do it on the other side and you can do tiny little stitches. I'm going to do some embroidery around the outside of this. I'm going to put some stitching around the outside. Pink, I'll do some purple. I'm going to do something interesting on it. I'm not going to leave it like it is. It doesn't appeal to me much at all like that. You can do these too and put your stitching on the inside here. I have actually done some of those. I don't know where they are at the moment. I think they're in another lot of stuff that I got somewhere. I said to my husband last night, I've got a lot of things that I make, Jeremy. He said, yeah, I know. He said, you must have. I'm always in here doing stuff. I've got glue all over my fingers now and nothing will work for me. Go through there. Oh, sorry about this. If you can leave a thumbs up at the end of this, I'll be really grateful, and subscribe to my channel. The likes on this have been doing really well. I'm getting 100% on the likes, they say, so that's good. On the when you go and have a look at the analytic things or something. I don't know if I get any money this month from them, because I don't know if I've done enough work. If I've done enough work. It just depends how many people watch my channel and that, see, before, so how much, if you get paid or not. Anyway, and with the pay I get now is $100 a month, but that's better than nothing, I suppose. So I'm going to just do a pick that up, loop it back through there, just like doing a blanket stitch sort of thing, but I'm fastening it down a bit. You know what I should do too? I should put some beads on too, shouldn't I? But I have to do that when I come back round here again, hey. And the glue stick hasn't dried properly yet either, by the way, just saying. So, but that's all right, because I'm not going near it with my needle. I'm right at the end of the fabric here. Just picking up the fabric, not the paper. Okay? There's lots of ways you can fancy these things up too. You can make them, put them on your patches, put them on your sample. Put them on your sampler, because we've got a lot of things still to do. I've got a lot of things in mind anyway, because it's yesterday I was supposed to pick up some things on the way home, you know, some found things. I seen things going up there, and I thought, now I'll get that when I'm coming back, probably leaves and things like that. But when I was coming home, I was too worried about the birds getting me. But they didn't, so I was right. Isn't that terrible? But I can't help it. I mean, if it hadn't have got hurt so bad, when it bled that time last year, and it was really bad, and I couldn't stop it bleeding, because your head bleeds, they reckon, I don't know, but I couldn't stop it bleeding. It was terrible. I had to ring Jeremy to come and help me get home, because the bird was still after me. I just sort of got really frightened, and I really love going out there in the world and doing bits and pieces, and I have to keep on doing that. It's good for myself. Probably everybody else around me too. Here's a break. Well, no, I'd like to go shopping. I think my youngest daughter doesn't, and I can't understand that. My sister didn't like going. I don't understand that. My youngest daughter doesn't like shopping. Oh, I don't know. She must be like her father. He used to go with me, mine, but she don't like going doing shopping. She hates it with a passion. I don't understand. Other daughter, I don't know so much. She's not real keen, but if she has to, I suppose she'd go and do something. But shopping is a really big part of crafting and gardening, because I'm buying things for Jeremy too while I'm gone. I always get him something. I bought him a beautiful orange-coloured dahlia yesterday, dahlia bulb. It's called Tiger something. He likes dahlias. So I got him that yesterday. Some little pots to put his little seedlings in. What else did I get for him? A cake. Not his birthday, but he doesn't have to have a birthday. He likes a cake. There. I went cook on him last night. I said, I don't know how you can eat like you do and you just don't get any bigger. Stays the same. I said, where's it going? You're letting it out your foot or something? But anyway, some people are like that. Their metabolism does something faster than others. Mine's been asleep now for years. I can't get enough exercise, that's why I can't. If you can't move, I see other people up the street that are big and they're moving, but they've not got knees. I mean, I haven't got much of a knees. I've got knee problems. And anyway, we'll stop raving on, Sonya. Just so. Nobody panic. I like that. That looks good, don't you think? What are we going to do with the next row? Because we've got plenty of time. Let me see. How's time going? Oh, yeah. I'll be able to do something else around it. What do you think we should do something else? I think we should too. Put something else around it. Don't know what it's going to be yet. I have gone through a bit with this sticky stuff, because it is a bit on me needle. Look at that. Isn't that cool? We're going to do much better than that yet. It's taking a long time for that to dry. Yeah. What else shall we do? Get another needle. Maybe some... Oh, I need a different cotton, don't I? That can go through the bead needle. I need different cotton. So I better organise that. Under here. I'll get some... No, don't I have any in here to stranded? Must have a bit of stranded thread in this someday. Surely. I got this. This is nice. I don't think I'm doing that colour bead though. What colour bead have I got for this? Anything handy? Blue. teal, blue. No, doesn't go good on that. Yellow will. Yellow will look good. That's good. I'll have a bit of that. Right. I left that out of there. Right, we get this out. Some of these. Which ones do I think? Oh, these are nice, aren't they? There we go. Needle. Right. Hubby might have been coming to see if I'm going to have some lunch in a minute, and I will in a minute, but I want to do this first. So he doesn't put it on till I come out anyway, because... Oops. So I've got a very nice piece of thread. I always stick it in my mouth though, and it's not supposed to, you're not supposed to do that. It seems to work for a minute till it does get all... I don't know, sorry about that noise. Seems to work for a minute till it does get all thick and it won't go through anything. Come on. No, don't go backwards, go forwards. Forward. I haven't got it all. My needle threader is not here. There it is. It is here. I can see it sitting in the side of this thing, look. There we go. But see, is that going to work with a bead needle? I don't know. That's one of these I used to pull it apart. You just use a bit of wire anyway. You can just use the wire that's left there if you can hang on to it. Put that through there. Come on. Yes, it's raining here. It's raining. In Australia, we're raining today. That worked really well. Let's put it back where it was. I had it laying on its side at the end of this thing so I could see where it was. And it worked. I found it. It's like some sort of a miracle, isn't it, really? I don't believe I did that. I wiped my hand on my shirt. I don't believe I did that. I can't get this to make a knot. Or what's going on with that? Got a tiny knot in it, so that's a start. I'm going to come up through the back of here, and I'm going to do another stitch. I'm not going to just be happy with one. I'm just doing a back stitch there. So this will stay on here. So I'm going to put a bead on, and then I'm going to go under this. Put a bead on, go under there. Should I be sewing it onto it? I don't know. Well, it's still going to hold, isn't it? There, it will. Go underneath your stitch. You can sew it into the material if you want to, I suppose. Just depends what look you're going for, so you can probably have a practice on that. Because this needle's very fine, it's a little bit hard to get underneath there without picking up your material too, the fabric. Oh, that looks ducky, doesn't it? Oh, come on. too much thread. Definitely got too much thread. Look at me go. Nobody panic. It doesn't do you any good, does it, really, Sonya? You know, get crabby and fried, it won't work for you. You've got to keep on going. We must keep being persistent with these things. Only piece of material, you can't let it beat you. They seem to be sitting on there really nicely too, don't they? Yeah, that's working. That's good, isn't it? I'm not discounting the fact that I could put something in the centre of it either too, you know. You never know. See how we go, we'll see what happens, eh? You can jazz it up any way you want to. It's just a shape. I mean, and it looks really cool if you've got a nice shape. It does look good. There's too much thread here, Sonya. Way too much thread. I do like how they're sitting on that. I really do. Maybe it's because I'm only going underneath it. I'm not... yeah, come on, let's see. Just went a bit bead blind there for a minute. Does it happen? You know, if you're watching something for a while and it starts to... Ooh, there. It just starts to go wrong, doesn't it? I don't know, people, it mightn't happen to you, but it does with me sometimes. It just gets a bit weird. Come on. You got a blink or something and then everything's right. You just have to go through there. Now I've collected up the other one next to it. So just be careful. If you do anything like that, make sure you fix it before you go any further. Excuse me. I'm waiting to do so much stuff. So much stuff I'm waiting to do that I've got... I had nothing in my brain a few months back, not a thing. You know, I couldn't think of anything I felt like doing, and now I've gone really right into this. I've got myself really attached. Oh, I should have sewed that flower. I wonder if I could do that. It's already got a piece of paper behind it, but you know, that doesn't matter, does it? We'll see what we can do with it. I might have a go. I don't know if I can though, it's a bit... Probably should have sewed it first, but then that would have been tedious, although you do it before you cut it out. You sew it first, then you cut it out, and then you put it on. You don't sew it after you've done it, Sonya. It's just not the way. Anyhow. You keep hooking the last bead behind there because you haven't got it done tight enough. Looks like a tiny little coaster or something, doesn't it? Yes, I have a few ideas for me woodland journal. I've got a really lot of good ideas for me woodland journal. I can't see how I'm going to put it all into one, but you never know. And besides that, I'll make more than that if I wanted to, I suppose. Where am I? Under that one. Under there. But anyway, yeah, so I'm hoping I can keep going because I'm really excited about this. I mean, I don't want my ideas to go, you know, off my head, take off or something. I seen a lady put up some woodland journals. I might have said this the other day. Well, actually, there's a few people put up woodland journals, and I'm thinking mine might be wrong because they've got dark woodland journals, like with... I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. There must be different people have different ideas. Like if I wanted my own woodland place, I'd like it full of nice little creatures, not scary things, you know, and dark. And I suppose it could be like that though. Which ones of these am I using? These ones here, aren't I? Is that the colour? Yeah, and a few more. Yeah, so I think I want to do mine with pretty colours and pretty things in it. I don't want mine to be dark. It might be just a different place. There's I suppose there's spooky places out there in the woods. Nobody wants to go into the woods. But anyway, so I'm going to do mine in different things, and I hope that that's acceptable. I'm sure other people have done ones that haven't got all the scary stuff in them. I used to love watching scary movies once. I can't now. Can't do it anymore. Don't know why, but I can't. I used to like a scary story. I love a really good mystery one. I do like a good mystery. If I can't figure out what's going on, I really enjoy that. I really do. If I can't figure out what they're doing, I really enjoy the story then. That's just how it is for me. But I can't handle these scary ones. I have a really good courtroom story too. I'm quite partial to that sort of thing. We don't get, in Australia, I don't think you can actually go and watch real court stories, but I don't think I want to watch that real ones either. I just like to... Well, I watched one not long ago, and gee, it was good. Some of them, the things that they can come up with that the solicitors can do, or lawyers or whatever, is really cool. Because the person might have been innocent, and he was. In this last story that I watched, the man was innocent. They put him in jail for 15 years before they let him out. And somebody else confessed to it because he wasn't even there anyway. There's DNA proof. I wonder if I need another... Do I need another bead in there? I don't know. I'm going to put this one in there, I think. I'll push it down there and see if I need it. Yes, probably do. It's okay. Now we'll take this through to the back. Righto. Here we go. A bit twisted on me. It doesn't really look like a hexagon anymore. I've made it roundish. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, does it? No. I don't mind. It's my piece of work. And I'll do with it what I like. Do what I like. Now I can't sew it onto the other bit. I could have done if I did it first. So it's supposed to be sewed onto there. I forgot about that. But I can make another one. I can do another one. What am I going to do with the middle of this? I'll do something else with it. Yes, I don't know. I've got nothing. Gee, I'm stumped for ideas now. Seems a strange thing. I just said I had lots of them. But I don't really... Not to do with this, I didn't have lots of them though. Well, that's interesting. A little star. Big. You could put that in the middle, I suppose. Don't know if I'm a fan of that. What have I got here? Well, that's a bit... This is a bit colourful, isn't it? It nearly hid this one from the thing. This is nearly all hidden from there. So, I don't mind that thing on there, you know. I don't mind that at all. I might have to put that there. Get myself a little dish with bits in it. Oops. See if I can find something to put in the top of it. I'll put that on there. No. Seems to kind of need something a bit bigger, doesn't it, really? That's just defeating the purpose. You're covering that right over now. I might put that on there. I think that looks all right. I don't mind that. See, there's always lots of different ways you can put edges on this too. There's so many different things you can use for your edges. Have I got a bead for that? Some beads for that. A trackload of beads here. I'm going to use the bead needle, and I'll be able to, because I haven't disconnected it, I don't think. And I'm going to come up through the back of here with this. It should go through because the bead needle is really sharp. And there you go, it did, but it's not in the middle. There we go, is that in the middle? Okay. Go off there, you. Piece of string. Ouch. Put that on. Well, would it look better if I didn't have the picture on there, okay? Because I'm not quite sure about this. I'm going to have to see if I can put something else on it. Up here, I don't know. What if I put that up there? Yes, okay, I can do that. Get them, go back through, undo that. Alright, we've got it off. Now we get a couple of beads, put it back through there. Come on. Get another one. I'm going to come up here now and put that piece on there first. I'm going to put this on here. Just like probably making a picture, just doing some sort of decorating on it, whatever takes your fancy, you know, whatever you feel like doing. Put a purple bead on that, I think. That one, yeah, that'll do. Only need one purple bead. I've got to catch that time before it goes off. I'm going to put that on there. I like that on there. Looks good. Doesn't it? I think that looks really cool. So, I have more of these. Look, they're only little though. That don't matter, does it? I'm going to get the colours. I'm going to get green ones. Any green ones? Shame I haven't got any more that size. I do have one here, look. Here's another one. Oh, this is making this pretty. Well, there you go. See? Look at that, Sonya. You didn't wreck it after all. All you need is another one of those. All you need is another one of them. Ouch. Fine. I'll have to push it up there before I put the thing on. Where was I going to put it? Here. Over here, any further with the green one. Yes. A bit further. There, about there. About there. Right, now I do need another purple bead. I've got two things in my hand at once here. It's a decorated hexagon, you see. That's what we've got now, a decorated hexagon. But this is fun, you see. This is really good fun. There's no rules, you don't have to make it to fit anybody. You know what I mean? It's not hard at all. So we're going to put another one over here if I can find one. Do you reckon I can find another one? Come on. You can do this, can you? I don't know. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Oh dear. There's none there. Ah, cripey. Maybe I can just put a small one on. Do we have a small one? We've got a white one. It's not right. That's not right. A small one. Maybe. We got that thing. A minute. There's got to be another one of them in here somewhere. Surely I've got three things the same, surely. Got three things the same? No. I hope my head's not under there. I hope I'm not breathing on you. I'm just trying to find what I want to use. Okay. I got these out of something else. So maybe in that something else there's more things like this. But I haven't got time to fish through that too now at the moment, so I'll just have to get a little yellow thing. This is a nice one. It's a bit big though. Yeah, I like that. I'll put this one on, eh? Since I can't find that other thing, I'll put this one on. We're going to use a bit of glue first, don't you reckon? And I've got to use the tacky glue because the other one doesn't work, and it's open because I can hear it coming. Whoa there. So it's going to go here near the bit of thread. Come back. Now that looks like a face. It's got a nose and everything. It's not a face. Okay, Sonia, don't be silly now. I might put... Do I want to fasten it down too? I guess so. Put a stitch across there. No, it's got to go up over this. Oh, that little dog won't like me anymore making that thing bib off. That's not good. Anyway, I better go because I've been fiddling around here a bit, but look, it's so much good fun. Look, everybody can do this. There's no rules at all. Just get out your pretty bits and pieces. Buy yourself some old jewellery if you can't find anything, you know, or you can't afford to buy anything or you can't get anything. Just get some old jewellery and break it up and you'll get lots of nice things. You should be able to get some from the second-hand place if you can't go and rob your mother's jewellery box or your own. It's just, you know, there'd be something somewhere for you to use. I think that looked really cool. I like it. I had no idea what I was going to do with it because I just was going to stitch it to the other thing. I didn't do that. But it can be one of these pieces that go with this piece. Things that you put on your... There's nowhere on here that I can put it, so I've got to start another square bit. Need another square bit of material. Something to put it on. And heaps of it here somewhere. Just got to find a piece. I might tear a bit off this. Why not? It'll work. I like the fact that it's pretty heavy, this stuff. Now, whoever sewed that wasn't straight with the grain, because look at what it did to the thing. Okay. Well, that looks good. I do like that. And that's going to go with the rest of our things. Okay. Now, that's a good hexie. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please subscribe. Please put a thumbs up. And you can donate to me if you'd like to see more stuff, or you don't have to. I've still got to put more stuff up there. I still want to do more stuff. Look, I've got to use this up. Okay, thank you everybody for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Take care.